Brought to you by Ford.
Revolution. From the front to the back as pages turn, reading is a very fresh way to learn.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can read anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
What's up, everybody? It is officially time for the Liberia's Throwback Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, Twerk That Ass Thursday, the Liberia Thursday. And I am here with the lovely ladies of Carnival Pop-Up Chi. What's up?
What's going on? What's poppin'?
So Ajah.
Ajah, Alexis.
Okay, and this is Candace.
Candace say with this juice she got right now.
Yes, come on, Juice. Come on. Yes.
The liquor always bring out the tea, you know.
Period. And we need all the tea tonight. Okay? So, speaking of tea, you guys have really started something in Chicago that is almost unheard of.
Thank you.
Okay? No, honestly, you guys are really bridging the gap between the American hip hop culture and really what Carnival is. So tell me a little bit about Carnival Pop-Up Chi.
Okay, so Carnival Pop-Up Chi originated because she established her business already, and I wanted to establish my business as well. And we like, how are we going to be able to do this? You know, it's like a lot of people already have things that's, you know, popping in the city, so it's going to be hard for us to get our name out there. And we both agreed to do a pop-up shop.
Perfect.
And we like, okay, people do pop-up shops as well, so how can we, you know, make this a thing that the city, you know, would mess with? So we like, okay, I'm Caribbean, you know.
I'm African American, if you can't tell.
So I'm like, you know what? A lot of people don't really know about the Caribbean culture and Carnival and what Carnival really is. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, you know what? We need to switch it up, do something different, and, you know, be able to spread the culture as well as spread, you know, businesses in Chicago.
Yeah.
Black excellence,
For real.
prosperity, all of that.
So that's really how it came about.
Okay. And how long have you guys been doing this?
We started this in May.
Yeah, May. So we did a lot. 4 events since May.
4
successful
events.
Four
Yes.
events.
Four
we
events.
did events each month.
Okay.
Literally.
Yes, nonstop.
So, a lot of people that, everybody, like especially black women, we be trying to get on our business, trying to, you know, stick to our fun and our funds. So, with starting Carnival Pop-Up Shop, what was some of like the adversities as women y'all had to overcome?
One of the hardest things that we struggle with is being so young and ambitious. Most of the people that we've been interacting with business-wise have been men. So they're intimidated by not only us being ambitious and focused on our business and business-oriented, professional, how we run things. So they tend to try to either be, you know, misogynist a lot and try to like manipulate like us just being females and young when they don't know like we have a better understanding and stuff. So it's really just like jealousy of men not having that like ambition, that drive, that vision that we have for our business. They're older and like feel like they can kind of dictate what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because we're so young and like we have a vision. We're doing a lot of stuff that people like 6 years older than us wish they was doing already. So it's like a lot of adversity that we dealt with from men, like trying to like
Most definitely.
right.
And then it really be like men like trying to, you know, get their way into pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
And when they find out that it's strictly business,
Business,
they're so used to, men are so used to females slobbing over them and, you know, wanting to actually be with them. And when they mess with a female, well, not, I won't say mess, but get in business with a female that's not on any of those terms, they get mad.
Yeah.
They definitely get mad. And that's really something that we came across with multiple businessmen. And
use that term lightly.
Yeah.
So, you guys came across that in multiple facets within your business, but I know you also both have something separate going on. So Candace, tell me a little bit about what you do.
So I'm a personal and private chef. I do meal planning and catering. You can follow me on IG at Complete. It's spelled like the word complete, but it's EAT instead of ETE. Cuisine, CUISINE, Shy, let's see Shy. You can also follow me on Facebook, Complete Cuisine Shy by Candace, LLC. And all my other social medias can be found on those as well. I do Caribbean comfort food, Southern, Asian. You want me to do some jerk tacos, you know. You feel me? I do it all. Like, I ain't bring my cakes, I ain't bring my signature mac and cheese, but I do it all.
You should have brought, girl, I would have sat in and ate it.
I have my own adversities at home with cooking, you know. Crab legs can't be an everyday thing, but that leak just popped on, so now they can't. You know, if she cooking crab legs, she cannot have no link. She don't need that. Why she cooking crab legs, she need link. So yeah. Do everything. You think of something, I'll learn how to make it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And so, Ajah, you model. So tell us a little bit about what you do exactly.
So really, I basically like set up my own modeling things. So I model like clothing brands and hair companies. I'm a brand ambassador for Slay Extensions. Shout out to Tara. And also, Official Kingdom Clothing. We just actually did a collab with him at the last event. We did a fashion show. So make sure to check him out. And I also like just do, I don't want to say basic shoes, but I basically set my own shoes up. Like I'm not signed to like an agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So modeling is just something that I love to do.
Okay. So if anybody would like to book you, you manage yourself.
Yeah. Basically.
Awesome. So where can they find some of your work?
So my Instagram is Ajah Alexis. That's AJAH_Alexis ALEXIS. All my stuff is on there, and you can book me through my Instagram.
Awesome. Yes, ladies. Yes.
Thank you.
Now the next carnival, I was looking. I seen you guys had the carnival costumes.
Oh yeah.
And I said, I'm modeling the next one.
Oh, you
You need to start.
Girl, I put all this cake in one of them little drawers.
We need all them flavors.
All the
sizes.
Carnival, like, look, don't be all skinny mini like me. The thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice or plantain. I don't know how y'all pronounce it. The thick. If you bust it, if you think your carnival costume is gonna be too small, baby, then you wearing it right.
Gosh, you have had people like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore because I'm like, I got all these rolls, my titties too big, like. I don't know how I'm feeling this, and then they see us dressing it, and they be like, okay, I think I'm gonna wear it. And by the end of the night, they shaking their ass. And just, just like.
Well, I don't have no problem letting all this ass and these rolls and this.
It's all about confidence.
It's
no body shaming in the Caribbean culture.
Exactly, at all.
The bigger you skinny, you ain't got no booty, just shake. Find somebody you can whine on, period. Like if you feel like a biscuit, you feel like a biscuit, you better season that biscuit up and get to gyrating, you feel me? Like, you feel me? We do not body shame. Ain't nobody gonna laugh at you at none of our events. They think, okay, no little skinny.
They gonna be trying to catch a wine.
Okay, catch a good wine. A good wine. Speaking of catching a wine, let's catch the shots. Yes.
Okay.
They had to sock mine up a little bit because, as y'all know on my socials, I'm a backwoods girl.
Here's to the floor to have us up when no one else could. Make sure y'all take y'all shot at home. Let's go.
Hey.
What's up, Larry High? What's up, Just Jug Man? Shout out to Just Jug Man. Also, I know you guys got a lot going on with Carnival Pop-Up Shop. Just Jug Man and Larry High are both artists that have their own clothing line. Real Righteous Clothing and the Larry Hot Collection. So they're also people, they came and brung clothes for me to wear now. My hips ain't as small as they used to be, so I couldn't fit up into everything. But I mean, for the pieces that I could fit into, I loved them. Yeah, I loved them.
Definitely. Make sure you follow our business page. We definitely have a business page with all our footage from the events.
Yes.
Upcoming events is Carnival Pop-Up Shy. Carnival Pop-Up Shy.
Perfect. And so when is the next event?
Okay, so the next event
Woo.
is going to be next month.
Ooh!
We don't have an
right now.
exact date
Location?
because we're still, in the
Okay.
works for that. But we're gonna be collabing with Swiss by Stew. I know everybody.
Oh
heard
yeah,
Swiss
Swiss by Stew.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a collab. It's gonna be a coat drive as well. So.
Oh, awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. So with that being said, we're about to get into some things like
Okay.
you said,
Thanks.
right?
Radio. Rotate. Sorry.
She's a barb, clearly. Okay.
I'm gonna tone it down for this. Yeah.
She's definitely a barb, but it's okay. It's okay, be a barb.
Well, I'm not being crazy. It's not okay to be a crazy barb. I'm tame.
Yeah, please don't be a
Yeah,
crazy
she's
barb.
definitely a crazy bar.
Barbs are, you
She's
know what? Let's
definitely
just
a
get right
crazy
into it. So, Nicki Minaj, of course, we know that she's newly married. Congratulations to
Congrats, Nicki.
Congrats.
Petty.
Congrats, Onika. I love you, Onika.
Onika Tanya Mirage. Petty.
Mama Tanya, that's what I call her. Mama Tanya.
Quit it. So she is now married to what Wendy has said is a man that has committed manslaughter. Okay, and is a registered sex offender.
Okay. Am I able to speak about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so those two things, I do my research because I want the best for Onika Tanya Mirage. I want to put this out there. I'm a fan of all the men that she's dated. Safari, like, you're the reason why I listen to Did It on them all the time because your ad libs was going crazy. Meek, I love all y'all music. And Nas, you're just fine as hell. So I just love all men that she dated. Now, Kitty.
You think, did she really date Nas? I think they just
Yeah,
kind of
I
like.
think that was just like.
I think that was like we fucked and it was like a Netflix and
that
chill.
was
From
and
Ellen.
It worked for us.
Ellen. Ellen had asked. They was seen, and Wendy had said something shady about her. Now, Wendy Williams, you're lucky I had this hat on, so you can't discuss how my wig is looking. But you don't wear hats. So this is my thing about Kenny. I did my research into the case. So
Yes, girl.
Kenny was. I don't know the ages at the time, but he was accused
Yeah,
of
he was
rape
young.
by like a white female, I believe, that he was dating. The reason why he was convicted is because the girl wanted to recant the statement. I'm sorry, the liquor talking right now. She wanted to recant the statement, but the judge pretty much told her that she would have to do time, 90 days in jail. She recanted it, and he also did have like $7,000 to bond out. This is all from Queen Radio and my research of the case as well. Yes, I researched it because I'm like, I'm not letting my bitch. You going from Meek, like all eyes on us, to a rapist? Like, hold on, let me check out the details. So basically, he didn't have bond to bond out for $7,000. Now, as for manslaughter, now I don't say no names, but being a female dating relative in the Chicagoland area, I think I have talked to a couple niggas that have been to some hot shit like that. So I ain't finna say if you dating a nigga that killed somebody. I feel like a lot of females in Chicago can say, I think that nigga's kind of crazy. I think he killed somebody.
He might.
But the rape thing,
So that's definitely off.
So
I would
here's-
just say, oh yeah.
So you know what? I don't even have a problem with who Nicki is dating at this point or married to.
I like Meek though.
Wendy actually just was like, yeah, he committed manslaughter. She asked, like, and so Nicki went and addressed it on Queen Radio. And here's my issue, okay? This bitch I'm pretty sure she has maybe a house or 3 or 4 of them, okay, with pools, with 3 or 4 bank accounts that look way larger than I could ever imagine.
Too many zeros.
Yeah, way too many. She has a line with Fendi.
That I cannot even afford.
Yes,
I wish.
Sunglasses, $400.
That dress, that pink dress. Nikki, please send me one. Please.
I'm trying to scheme and scam somebody daddy so that I can at least get sunglasses.
You thought you a city girl and a hot girl. Hold on now. Built like a stallion, man like Carisha. Stop playing with her.
I'm more like JT. Period.
Free JT
I'm
on
a
that.
Ari. Period.
Okay.
I love Ari.
So I just feel like when you got that certain type of status, addressing certain people is just like I wouldn't even Wendy.
I ain't gonna say like I'm on top, but I'm in a position where I don't react to certain shit like that.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you're
For what?
I wouldn't say you're below me, but it's like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like,
And for what?
yeah.
Yeah. this is my thing, like being a fan of her, like I would 100% agree with y'all. I feel like Nikki, like, okay, you're gonna be winning so long enough that you're gonna turn into the bad guy. You feel me? Like you ain't gonna be, you're not gonna be on top all the time. To me, you is, but like, cause you know I'm Barb, but it's like I feel like she should, like, even though like you could say, okay, she been bullied for so long, so of course she's finna like say some shit. She can only be quiet for so long, but I feel like your work has said it all. Like you've been a blueprint for a lot of people. You feel me? You put the work in. Just let the shit like speak for itself. All she gotta do to explain to the haters, put on Itty Bitty Piggy. And that's just, and then people like, that's what you gotta say. Like people probably gonna be in their head trying to act like they hate her so much, but singing
that's their shit.
Right, you feel me?
That's their shit.
It's just I think she's like fed up with people trying to do these narratives for her for so long, but then again, like being a fan of her, I feel like don't even address it.
Don't address it.
It's not worth it.
Let me talk.
You feel me? Like I might personally have liked you with Meek, bro, but like if Kenny make you happy, if he been in love with you, then
make you
shit, don't. And you see how motherfuckers like me.
And I'm sure the dick is
bro.
Oh yeah.
New York niggas, this nigga was wearing a fitted.
He got that face like
he wearing that fitted in a Chucky outfit. I know. Hey, that's my nigga. Deadass my nigga. I know New York niggas got that shit. I could look at Kenny's face. Deadass my nigga. I know he got some good. Word to my mother. I know New York niggas got that shit. I know they do.
Yes.
This nigga fitted, NY fitted. But yeah, it's like I feel like the history is alarming. But if she's happy, her thing that she keeps emphasizing is he was in love with her before she was really popping. Yeah. Back when they grew up together.
Which makes sense.
Right.
What's up, MJ39er? Shout out to MJ. I seen MJ last night. Came and sat on my bar. Took a couple shots with me. And maybe this morning
you had a hangover?
It wasn't a hangover. I was just sluggish. Cause like I don't really get hangovers. Like I don't get where my head hurts and stuff. But I was just like, oh, I ain't gonna make it out. I ain't gonna make it.
Felt it, huh?
For real. Speaking of not making it out, T.I. has been in the news just way too much this week. So he was on a podcast talking about his 18-year-old daughter. Now mind you, I never knew he had two 18-year-old daughters, but because we've only seen Deja. And he said that he goes to the gynecologist with her, which is cool. As a dad, you go to the gynecologist with your daughter to support her. But he said the reason he goes is to get the final report and make sure the hymen has not been penetrated and that she's still a virgin. So people have been dragging this man because, like, why, sir? And then you have a son that is surely popping somebody's hymen.
It's like, okay, I seen a clip from an episode when he asked his son, was he having sex?
Yep.
And he was like hyping him up. Like, and he's only 15 years old.
14.
14 years
Little
old.
Major.
And he's hyping him up like
Little Major, putt.
I understand that you're gonna be overprotective over your daughter because she's a female, you know.
Which is understandable.
But it's like she's 18 years old. Come on now.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started having sex?
I don't need to know because Atlanta was kind of busted back then. But
not only that, that's like you making her like that's like a prisoner. Come on now.
The motherfuckers was itching and scratching.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Real hot left.
For real, literally.
Peach cobbler was not the only thing hot there. I'm sorry. But my thing with T.I. now, I was at a point where I was transitioning to my being more black and conscious. So I'm thinking, okay, T.I. used big words and he's saying let's boycott Gucci. I think I like T.I. But then he started making a lot of like, now this is alleged, but a lot of things can be seen in interviews. He's making misogynist comments and stuff like that. I don't want to call him one, but a lot of his comments are misogynist that he says. As for me, like I think this is a real common thing that black families tend to have. Like you'll have a younger male sibling that your parents is just like, you know, babying. Like you might have an older brother. They really wasn't on him about being more sexually like curious or whatever you want to say, promiscuous and stuff. But about you, like you can't have being up in the crib and all of that stuff. Not men, I mean boys. Sorry. I want to be 18 with a man in the crib now. I don't think nobody gonna allow that. But like it just seems like
Where R. Kelly at?
Don't invite him here. Robert, stay in that cell.
They
I
said,
know
I seen
your phone
something
there.
on the internet. They was like, I know R. Kelly mad. He in jail for the strike. I'm like, oh my god.
They told CPS kids they might as well do the job.
Okay. That man is something. But you know what? So I don't have a problem with him as a black father.
Yeah.
Kind of being invested in his daughter's health.
Mm-hmm.
Now my issue came in where you care so much about her being a virgin.
Yeah.
Because the bitch is 18 now.
18, come on now.
Adult.
She's an adult.
Yeah, like
Technically.
let's be honest. And then when she goes away to college, what are you gonna be doing then? Like, and then what I've realized is when men are so overpowering like that, as fathers, it makes you run to older men like that because it makes you feel like, okay, well,
You're so
I need to
used
be
to it.
controlled or I need to be.
You're so used to it. It's
Honestly.
It's just bad because then now this old man has just got the best of your pussy.
Exactly.
And it's really supposed to be popped for young niggas.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
With
be popped
good
after
meat.
marriage. Marriage, y'all. I mean, after this liquor, I might not be waiting till marriage, but don't keep your legs closed. Books before boys because
Books
boys
before
bring
boys.
baby. That's what it's called.
You still a virgin? Yeah.
Oh.
Bless her heart.
Born
And
again.
God is good and keep it, girl. Hold on to it. I didn't lose mine until I was 21. Hold on to it, but it was a.
I could have used the extra 2
I
years.
did.
Could have used the extra 2 years.
Oh my goodness.
Hold
Let
on
this
to
lady.
Hold on
Coming
to
out.
it.
Let this lady.
You hold on to
She
it.
not a virgin. Better ask about it. Better ask.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Girl. Then now I'm like, ooh, I did I have a girls group chat with my friends. And so I asked them about their body count. Because you know, we always just be like, that nigga we done fucked that. I was like, baby daddy, our first, and then those some other random nigga with good dick.
One night stand, you know.
Yeah, but we don't never really just give a number. So I was asking my friends, and they were coming up with like 7s and 8s. I'm like, okay, you bitches lost it at 15, 16. I didn't lose mine at 21, but when I started writing out my list, I said, ooh.
Erase.
And so I said my number, and they said, oh, bitch. Shit, one of my friends was like, my shit long as the government cheese line. I ain't even finna lie to you.
Oh,
Baby.
Oh,
Longer
Lord.
than Jackson 5.
And then I had it so bad that I started rating them niggas. And then like based on the lowest of ratings, I just erased them. Like, you know what?
Yeah,
You don't
for real.
even
I feel
Good
like-
day,
I feel
bad
like
morning,
if
breath after.
you don't even feel like if you don't even remember how it was.
Yeah.
Like if it was that week, it's not there.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Like,
Just
no,
erase the
nigga.
body.
You wanna make me come? What queen say then? No, you ain't make me come.
You
What the fuck
not.
ain't say?
It
Yeah,
was-
if
it's
I didn't
not-
come, it wasn't.
it wasn't-
ain't nobody.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. So, with that being said, I really just feel like T.I. one is I definitely feel like he's misogynist, and you can tell that with how he is with Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
for real.
very overpowering with Tiny.
Definitely.
Very. But then he talks. He goes into an interview with Charlamagne, and he talks a little bit about Iggy Azalea. Now I never really knew that Iggy Azalea was his artist.
I did.
Really?
I remember when Fancy came out, he was being pushed by like, I don't know if it's a label, but I know that was his artist when she came out. 'Cause Fancy was my shit.
So he dropped her, and he said the reason he dropped her is because there was so much that was going on around the time when she was doing music, and she was making a lot of bad decisions. With the fact that black people was her support. He said he feels like as soon as she realized she was white and that white people was really kind of fucking with her music, she started making real bad, poor decisions amongst the black culture.
Even the black.
Yep, he was like, and him being a black man, it really just, you know.
I felt him on that though.
So this is my thing. See, I don't know all the details of because I don't really heavily follow. You know the female rapper I follow.
Yeah.
But
Clearly.
my thing is you cannot be. There's a lot of issues that people tend to be pro-black, but
Yeah.
you cannot be a pro-black male if you're comfortable with cheating on your black queen.
Come on.
Tiny Carney has given you
Period.
children. She has held you down before the fame. She's held you down through multiple incidents of infidelity and still supported you and defended y'all
Through
marriage.
jail.
You cannot be pro-black if you feel comfortable and you're not man enough to, recognize that a black queen is the best thing that could ever happen to you. You cannot be any of that. You can't be any of that. If you pro-white, if you a white supremacist or whatever, and you cheating on your white queen, whatever y'all call y'all white women, you can't do that. You can't be like really supporting and riding for your race if you're comfortable with cheating on the person that understands you the most. So his whole thing is just like ludicrous to me.
Yeah.
Right.
So hopefully I'm praying for that man. Get his shit together.
Sorry to that man.
Sorry to that.
Sorry. At this point, it's like it's just Tia.
Sorry to that man.
Except we gotta
Speaking of sorry to that man, Donald Trump Jr.
Cheeto man.
was
Sorry. Let's go. I got you.
he was on The View, and he talked about Joy Behar, which is like a icon when it comes to like journalism or a radio or TV personality, and says that she has done blackface. Then they post the picture because that motherfuckers love. It's something about the Trump family that loves Twitter.
They love that shit.
Pull up pictures.
They
Pull up
love
pictures.
that shit.
Pull up pictures, but can't pull up taxes.
Trump,
where's
what?
taxes? The taxes.
We need them, bro.
But,
So he pulls up a picture, and it's literally of her in the 80s or whatever era that was. But she had her little fro, and she had a little makeup on, a little tan, and she was, had a little bikini on, but it's not black face. So Whoopi was like, hold on.
Whoopi said, "Put my foot
I
in."
love Whoopi.
Whoopi is getting sick of that shit.
I love Whoopi now.
She is getting sick of that shit. She getting real sick of that shit.
definitely
Yeah. She was like, nah. That's not blackface, baby. She was like, being a black woman, I know what blackface is.
He don't have no way to. He don't have no way to.
Yeah.
And he's so ignorant, so he
But you know what? I really want to put.
I have to say it.
No
Cheeto. How you do his voice? His disgusting voice. No Cheeto is gonna tell me what a black face is. I'm a black
Not the
woman.
this.
You're not gonna lock people in cages and tear apart families and call African countries shitholes. You're not gonna tell me what a black face is. Sorry.
With that being said, I'm really trying to deal with this situation like motherfucking Omarion.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Cause
Take a page.
Put the
There's
shades
no
on.
that
Shades
nigga
on.
is super unbothered.
I'm bothered.
He said April. Who's speaking?
April?
B2K? What are you talking about?
It's like you would never know they was dealing with each other. Like the way he's unbothered by the shit.
Yeah.
He's not saying anything. He's not throwing no shade.
No.
I
He
think
said what for?
I just think Omarion, being that they was together for so long in love, because this Fierce thing isn't really based on me seeing how in love she was with Omarion.
Yeah.
I just think if you kept up with the series, unfortunately you're not one of the people that like stalk it, but you can tell that it's pretty attention seeking.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yep. What's up, Off the Knicks? What's up, Big T Takeover? And Chris and the Label Collection. What's up? Is that Riot? I see a Riot. I see you, boo. But I really felt some type of way that you knew Omarion and you done birthed his children. And now
they look just like him. You guys look just like him.
yes. And now all of a sudden you doing all this social media shit with Lil Fizz.
And the most fucked up part about it is Omarion and Fizz history.
Yup.
The homie though, I know.
It was obviously if you like mess with somebody else, but you messing with somebody that he done made history with.
Kids, they were babies together.
Was your kid's uncle?
Literally!
Why
Like
you
his
kissing?
godfather.
Why you kissing uncle like that? Why you doing that? You wasn't doing that last
That's
Thanksgiving.
alright. That's trifling. And I just feel like it's so much dick in the world that
Too much.
Fizz,
that one to go
So
back
pick that
on.
one.
Fizz's looks would be top, but not if he was my baby daddy. Sorry.
Yeah. But speaking of cheating ass niggas, YG a week ago was seen kissing some random girl. He's now dating Kalani.
Yeah.
You know.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
I love him.
like, but I also, people were commenting like, well, how do you know he wasn't recruiting or scouting because she is sexually fluid? And I feel like Kalani was somewhere rolling her eyes when she said it like,
Yeah.
niggas.
Like, what's he doing?
That's why she made that song.
Yeah. And now, look, not only can I take any nigga, I can take your bitch too.
For real.
Like,
And she proved that.
yes.
She
I
proved
saw that
that.
Tiana Taylor video.
Oh my God.
that
Seen
shit.
that video?
I said, what?
Make you want to go gay.
That video was
I like
something
niggas. Wait, hold on now. I like niggas,
Like,
right?
maybe I should try it out one time.
The video was something serious. And when I had seen pictures of it, I'm like, it couldn't be this like Casey.
They definitely.
They
Amon
definitely-
and
Oh,
Amon
they
and
had
Tiana
sex.
definitely
Yeah, they
did
for
say
sure
that.
had
They fucked
sex.
after that.
They for sure had sex. They had to.
Especially how freaky Tiana is.
Yeah, because she's sexually fluid too. She talks about
It's
you
like-
know,
Already mine,
yeah,
yup.
And that definitely went down.
yeah, it had to.
You saw the chemistry in it. Yeah, you saw
Yeah, the chemistry.
That was stimulus.
They had no bras on or nothing. I said, oh my God, y'all is in here doing everything. So, what we're going to do is a quick old carnival move now. I need y'all to show me a quick dance. A quick dance.
What it now or we gonna
No,
stand
you got
up?
to stand time.
Oh,
You
shit.
got
You gotta play some
stand time.
Spice.
Play some Spice.
And let
Oh,
me dance up on the shore.
You know Spice, Needle Eye, that song.
That's
I said I'm African American, y'all. I know how to do cha-cha.
Look, we.
You know how to do
She done
it,
been
yeah.
around me so long, like she knows all of soca
I do.
and dance hall songs and all the artists and stuff.
I'll be asking her, send me your playlist. Like, I'll be like, damn, do I listen
So
to
she know the songs and she know like how to do. I don't want to say she know how to do the dance.
No, hell no, I
Try it.
don't. I
You
don't.
be trying.
She said that as nice as she could.
so at the carnival, do you do the dance?
Hey.
No, I just hype my best friend up. And all that ass shaking finna be around me, and I'm not gonna gas my best friend up. Stop playing.
Hey.
Look at the vanilla clappers. Don't look too hard. Ain't nothing. Y'all gotta pay to date my best friend. Bitch, see how the fuck she look. Pay even more to see what's under that jacket.
Y'all better
Stop
get up.
playing with her.
Well, you gotta get up and do a dance.
I'm gonna do the little I'm gonna do the little cha-cha swag.
No, don't do the cha-cha slide. Oh my gosh.
If y'all grew up watching Walla Cam in Chicago, y'all know exactly what I'm doing. I'm fucking her up.
Yeah, my eyes and try to feel my pain.
I have to, you know,
Back in my room.
spice it up a little bit with some spice.
Speaking of Spice, the baby reportedly is expecting his third child with his BM Mimi. So here's the thing that I have. So I know my boyfriend B Simone.
My boyfriend, nigga, but you're somebody else's baby daddy, nigga. I know you still mess with your baby
And
daddy,
he
nigga.
flirted back with her.
That's it.
Like, he flirted back with her. And I could have sworn, like, a few months ago, he talked about his wife, or he posted something in regards to the Kirks. And that's his baby mama of, like, oh, it'll be different if he had, like, 2, 3 baby mamas. He got 3 kids, and they all by the same.
By the same person. So it's a different side to it.
It's a different time.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like,
It's a whole different time. So, I mean, congratulations to them, but they married in my eyes.
yeah.
You saw the interview. You saw the interview. She said we single, but that's my boo.
No,
As in,
ain't no
I'm
single.
pregnant.
You go home to him.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, they go home
Y'all
together.
go home together.
They go.
Y'all about to have 3 kids. Come on now.
Y'all have a whole family.
Yeah.
A whole family. You know, speaking of whole families, Eva Marcel, aka Pickford, is fighting for hers. Now, I did not know that Kevin McCall, who is now in jail, shout out to him. I'm sorry to that man.
That man is crazy, baby. Crazy.
I am sorry to that man. But he is a fine piece of ass. So if you get free, call me.
How I with the
Matter of fact, she can write that letter right now. Drop the location.
Yes.
Win.
Now I can't put no money on the books, but I can definitely be a pen pal or
He still
something.
got some money
Down.
coming in from that Chris Brown song. Chunking up the deuces, and it was the other one, wasn't it? I don't know, Kevin. I'm sorry, I don't remember Tiger Verse. I'm probably
For real.
That's not good. I don't remember Tiger Verse.
For real.
Baby, I'm sorry.
But Eva went on the reel and talked a bit about the fact that he got arrested and he was at court. He was there to take her to court about child support that he has not paid at all in the 5 years that their daughter Marley, has been alive. And then she said that he was really trying to fight because she has given Marley their family last name, which is her new husband, Sterling. And he ended up getting arrested. Yeah. Now I do think that she should have definitely left the
My thing
dramatics.
So why did she wait 5 years though?
What?
To take him to court?
He took her to court.
Oh.
He sued her about child support that he ain't paid none of. But what I think is
What?
child support was adding up
Oh.
and he ain't never paid it, so it probably was fucking with his passport. Cause you know who? US know how to fuck with a passport.
For real though.
Yeah.
Don't
If
fuck
you
with
got
So you can't go anywhere.
if you know if you owe child support, it's a whole bunch of shit you cannot do as a man. And so it probably was fucking with him with trying to tour or he tried to do something. Couldn't do it. And it was like at this point, I need to take this bitch to court.
For real.
Yeah. So, anywho, let's do this shots.
Yes.
Oh, get your shot.
Squirt.
Get your. Oh, there you go. There you go. Here we go. All right.
Let's toast this
Bon
to a
appetit.
lit. Let's toast this to a lit
This
ass
shot.
Black women in
2020.
business. Period.
Lit ass 2020. Let's do it.
Period.
Period.
To the carnival shot.
Y'all got me drinking with no bread. Y'all know I be needing bread when I'm about to get drunk.
I've been drinking.
I ain't got no nigga to call tonight, but I am thinking about getting one.
You better find one. Shit. So real quick question. Since we talking about niggas, are y'all single?
I'm definitely single. I'm
Don't
single.
quit.
Single.
I'm so single.
I'm single. You gotta put an emphasis on that.
Yeah, cause
Single,
you know it's
single.
a difference between single and
single.
you single.
I'm single.
Okay.
Like no sex single.
Oh, God is good.
No
All the time.
God is good.
Dick don't
Let me
come with
tell
no
you
problem.
something. I took a little time for myself to be single. Girl, that shit lasted.
Girl, don't tell me. Don't you tell y'all how long I waited.
Look.
Like, damn,
What's
bitch.
the longest y'all went without sex?
Ooh.
What's
You
the-
know what? I went a long time. I went a whole year without sex.
Really?
Well, cause it took me so long to lose my virginity.
Yeah.
And then once I lost my virginity,
You didn't do it again.
yeah, I was like, I don't wanna. At the end, like, I go through spurts, like, if I'm having sex with somebody or if I'm kind of dating somebody. And I don't want to just fuck on anybody.
Exactly.
Now, I have fucked on just anybody. I'm just be honest. Now, there has been, yeah.
Sorry to me. Sorry to my man.
Sorry to the men. And if they say something to me in public, I don't know this man.
Yeah.
I saw him off in the street.
I was just
didn't know
drunk,
who he
you know.
Sex.
Sorry to this man.
I know you.
So what's your answer?
So the longest I went was 10 very depressing 10 months of just, damn, do I remember how to kiss? Do
Next, you
why-
didn't even kiss nobody?
That this was like my senior year. So I hadn't talked to nobody from damn near like September to like July. Was the next time I saw a dick.
Wow. Mine was 6 months.
6 months? Ooh, that's good. That's
The
good.
mighty 6.
That's
We
good.
going on a month now, y'all.
Y'all, that's good.
Look.
No, but
Mine's
sometimes
going
you have to, like, get with your girlfriends, like, okay, we know dicking, because we got to focus on this business. We gotta
Yeah,
focus
for
on
real.
this money.
That's really
We
what
gotta
it's
focus
been
on-
too, because
For
like
real.
men can really get in the way of shit.
Fuck
Straight
some
to
shit
shit.
up.
Really get in the way of some shit with they toxic ass behavior.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
And don't let them have no good dick.
For real.
Yeah, you like, I know you
And
stole my
That's
car.
that's like the demon right there.
For real.
That's like the devil. The dick is the devil.
I'm hitting you with the times I can't sleep. You let the sun beat your home. So, hey.
I love Megan.
I love Meg.
Look, I done had a hot girl summer.
You had hot
I had a hot girl summer.
I did.
I really enjoyed myself.
So what's your definition of a hot girl summer?
Okay, so my definition of a hot girl summer is doing what I want to do when I want to do it.
Boom.
You know, like going out with my girls, having some fun, getting drunk, shaking some ass, you know, getting some dick from here and there, you know.
That's a true hot girl summer.
That's a hot girl summer. You ain't got nobody dictating what you doing. You just being a hot girl.
Yes. You know, did you have a hot girl summer this summer?
Hot girl summer to me, now we can look at it from a chef perspective. We put an endless trays of macaroni and cheese in the oven and slaving over fried chicken.
But you was getting your coin.
I was getting my coins. Yeah, I think that hot girl summer for me, it was being productive. Ain't no nigga tell me what the fuck to do, nigga. I'ma call you when I want some dick. Fuck everybody. When I say bring that dick, what man say? Yes, he's telling her sitting on the horse, nigga. I'm sitting on the horse. I'm sitting all fucking back, and that means you slide on me because I use my gas. I ain't had no car, so I ain't taking no bus. Nigga. But nah, I was just stacking up. This summer we was supposed to go Six Flags, hella shit, but like our business just took over.
Yeah, but it's like our business is so lit. Like it's like a real life party. Like it's carnival.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the fun right there.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. So,
I
wouldn't say we missed out on the fun because
At
we
all.
are the fun.
Right,
We are the fun.
If this wasn't our
We
business,
definitely
our
are the
fun would have
fun.
been like, damn, we went to all 4 of them carnival events this summer. That was busted because the events was
And it
busted.
could have been yours.
Because people really come to our events and be like feeling the vibes, feeling the carnival vibes.
Yeah.
We're in a costume, we're playing the music, you know. So they're really feeling like they're at a carnival.
Yeah.
No, we're not strippers. We're not strippers.
Oh,
But
they
yeah,
be
a lot of
asking-
people
do they be asking y'all?
Oh my god. A lot of people be like, what is this? Like, why are y'all naked? Are y'all strippers? Like, what are y'all trying to do? And it's like, if you don't know the culture, then I would expect those type of questions.
Right.
But it's like, that's the reason why we doing it. So
But
we
I love
can
that.
tell people and let them know like what it really is.
Yeah.
So
And you know what? And that's what's really good about what y'all do is because you are definitely bridging the gap. You're definitely bridging the gap, and you make sure people know what's going on. You know, with carnival, because a lot of people ain't traveled. A lot of motherfuckers just know.
Y'all not allowed to.
Okay. A lot of motherfuckers know 71st. Okay.
For real.
And that's just
That's
what they
it.
know.
79.
You know, speaking of 79 type ghetto shit, Brandon T. Jackson says that putting on that fucking dress for Big Mama House 3, which I didn't even see, to be honest, was like what made his career go down.
Brandon, baby. Now we see what Tyler Perry did with his little dress. He has one of the biggest production studios.
Well, come on!
Production studio is bigger
This
than Warner
man
Bros.
is sick.
Universal Studios, from wearing some fake titties, a gray wig, and a grandma
This
voice.
man is sick.
That man
Grandma
now wearing
voice.
that dress,
Sick.
I think he just really can't act. Now I thought you was funny in Tropic Thunder.
it's
lottery
not.
ticket.
It's
but
not only like you
No, I
dressing
ain't think
up.
he was
Like
funny
it's
in
the
lottery ticket
it's
either.
the meaning behind it.
No.
I'm trying to be nice.
I ain't never think Brandon T. Jackson was funny. I thought he was always a cute wingman. Like he was always a good Robin to a Batman. But he was never like, ooh, I'm going to see Brandon T. Jackson when he coming into town.
See, my friends is gonna be nicer. They gonna be more blunt than me, Brandon. I want to be nice. I say lottery ticket was fun, but I really watched it for Tasha. I mean the Terry not. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't even watch it for her. I watched it because they told me Lil Bow Wow was gonna be in it.
What's his name? Mike?
Like Mike, yeah.
Cornrows.
I want to see it.
Bow Wow was
And
okay.
Loretta, okay?
Diverse. Grandma. TT Loretta.
Everybody, mama.
TT. Y'all can't do the smile. It's my favorite line.
But other than that, it was a no for me, sorry. It was a no for me.
no.
I thought, you know who I thought was funnier, and I felt like they kind of beefed and went back and forth? Lil JJ.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Sure.
I thought he was definitely much funnier than.
He is funny, and it's like he's a natural funny.
He's
You
a
can tell
natural
that he's
funny.
not forcing it. Like he's not actually, natural born actor. Because
Yeah.
a lot of actors be forcing it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Speaking of forcing it, Moneybagg was reportedly seen with a stripper where he got her pregnant.
Huh?
That's what was said. Megan Thee Stallion's kid. Nevertheless, he denied it, and she posted, I don't even chase liquor. Why would I chase a nigga? Which is her lyrics, okay? And I just feel like that should be like a quote that is hung over a bitch bed, cause
Put that in my
For real.
obituary.
But my thing is with them, I feel like really their relationship was
Yeah.
like a publicity stunt. Like,
yeah. Well,
For
but
real.
for who? For him, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
because he's
ass.
not-
Probably.
don't nobody know money big.
No.
But niggas.
Not only that, it's
Memphis
like
niggas at that. What's in Memphis? Barbecue? Shit, I ain't never been down there before.
Bill Street.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, Moneybag is definitely dried out, so
Yeah.
he needed that come up. So
Yeah.
that's why he did that. Like,
Stop
don't he got
playing
like
with
7 kids?
yeah, I just found that out too.
Stop playing with
He got
me.
like 7 kids. Come on
Yeah,
now.
she's-
Meg don't want that shit.
Yeah, but what I think is he probably had that hood money because he probably was still, you know, this
Yeah.
type of nigga still.
Definitely.
So he probably had the money to give to Meg to put her on and put her in the right setting. I really solely think that Moneybag probably got something to do with her management or something.
Oh
to do
yeah,
with her.
definitely.
Yeah, because
definitely.
I just can't see
They
her
got a
finding him.
contract.
Yep,
They definitely
finding
got
him
a
out of nowhere.
I
Because
know
it's so many
Meg.
niggas.
I know Meg got some nigga. Let me see your DMs, girl.
Okay, full DMs. Shout out to DJ Unruly in the building.
Oh
doing
yeah, he
it.
went with all of us.
Yes.
All of us.
What's
Yes.
that?
All of
You know,
us.
on the bed, right at the oh. Sorry, DJ Ray.
Hopefully there's some collab with
It's
Carnival
definitely
Pop-Up
gonna be
Shop.
a collab.
Yes.
Definitely gonna be a
yes.
That's me.
Period.
Make sure y'all follow us at CarnivalPopUpChi. Stay tuned with our event. It's definitely always lit. Come feel the carnival vibes, you know.
We have a liquor vendor like this. We might have to hire her now, but that shit was jumping.
So we're gonna get into the study room. Let's take this shooter. Shoot.
Water.
Shoot.
Bon appetit.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Now loose up that. I have water there.
So, getting into the study room, and as everybody knows, the study room is solely about sex. So, a listener sent this question in. Actually, we was going to talk about something else they sent it in today. So, she not only sent me pictures of her ex-boyfriend in drag, she also...
Oh, I got a story.
She also said that he has slept with her best friend. That's why he's an ex. So I just wanted to ask you ladies, if your current boyfriend, you find out sleeps with your best friend, what y'all doing? Like what?
Okay.
We
First of all,
reality first.
First of all, the first person that I'm going at is my best friend. Because you're my best friend. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I'm the type of person. Look, I'm the type of person that like when that type of shit happens, I black.
Yeah.
I black.
Yep.
Like
When's your birthday?
September 23rd. I'm a
Oh,
Libra.
Libra.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, so we like soulmate friends. If you
Yeah,
follow the
soulmate
zodiac,
friends.
we
Yeah.
soulmate friends.
So like, ain't no telling what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna throw something at you. Like
hammer.
something violent is gonna happen because you're my best friend and you fuck my man. Like
Yeah.
what?
So,
I would blame. Look, I will put all the blame on the best friend.
right.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I'm gonna speak reality before I speak hypothetically. Every nigga that try to talk to me, I'm FaceTiming this bitch like, nigga,
Yeah,
that's
for
what the fuck
real.
talk to me.
Most
If you DM her first, if you choose to get on there with her first, I don't care if she turn you down, call your ass ugly, whatever the fuck, you be the finest nigga. I ain't finna get on there with you. You finna pick between the two of us, and then that's it. You
Period.
can't get on there with
You
me.
not gonna spin a block with us.
Cause
It's not that.
we always be like, guess who the fuck
Yeah,
first
we
talk to me?
definitely do. We
And
no type of friend.
we always gonna know who the fuck we. Well,
Yeah.
not all like TMI, but most of the time we gonna know. So that shit wouldn't happen. But if it did, I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
there ain't no Omarion and
For
Fee
sure.
and shit going on
For
here.
sure.
bro.
If you're my nigga, she's gonna know. Period.
Yeah,
Point
we
blank.
gonna know.
I would see if it was like a one night stand type thing.
Yeah.
But
then
if
that's
you're my
different.
nigga, then she's
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
So I had a situation where I was dating a guy,
know.
and the guy actually came to me like, "Hey, your friend is trying to get on that with me," and
The
I
nigga had
instantly,
to
no,
say-
honestly,
Marry his ass.
instantly, I was like, nigga, fuck you, because I know my best friend, cause this is your best friend, and I was like, fuck you, ended up breaking up with the nigga, not talking to him no more, but we were always in the same circle because we were cool, and his best friends were my friends.
Yeah.
And throughout the music industry and doing this, we just all kind of linked back up. And one of his best friends sent me pictures of my best friend and was like, yeah, this is what be going on.
So,
Do you know I flipped the fuck out like, damn, this nigga was really trying to be a good nigga.
So basically, your best friend was a hoe.
Thought,
She was trying to fuck with him, not him.
Thought.
Yeah, like you.
The whole team.
You talking to the whole team.
Which I don't give a damn about the whole team, but like, damn, the
Ain't no
team,
case
damn,
of being over
Yeah.
there. Ain't no
And
going
yours.
to
damn,
Yeah.
like, sis, damn, sis.
Yeah.
So like, my best friend now, we're very open about who I fuck
So this
with.
is the same person?
No.
No.
No, I'm their best friend.
Is she
girl.
even alive?
No, she isn't. No, we're still
Okay,
friends
I was gonna say,
because that happened much when we were younger,
Okay.
and I've gotten past it.
Grown
You know,
woman,
yeah, you grow.
forget.
It's for sure
Don't forget,
growth.
though.
It's for sure growth. Cause back in my
Just
let
make
me
sure it
tell
don't
you,
happen again.
bitch. Cause it's big growth.
Toast to that.
It's for sure growth. Cause a bitch would. I'm a dog walking house. Okay,
Period.
but God is good because I'm really growing.
Period.
Out of
Because
certain
a lot
things.
of people say, "Oh, you fighting over dick," but most of the time it be the principle.
It's a
Right. You
principle.
disrespecting me over a
Because
nigga.
at this point, you don't respect me, bitch.
Yep.
So at this point, I gotta show you
Yeah.
who I am.
Yeah. Cause you tried.
You tried me.
No,
Yeah.
that
You
ass.
tried the wrong one.
That ass
You
now the
tried.
police has to come out. That ass you bitches is bugging right now. You can disrespect me. If I'm being respectful and
This
coming to you,
fucking bar.
if I'm coming to you as a woman, that ass y'all got me tight as fuck right now. If I'm coming to you as a woman about a nigga, don't get fucking mad at me. I'm doing you a favor. I could have sat on his fucking face before I DM'd you, bitch. Period. Y'all be fucked up. Y'all bugging right now.
You're such a Nicki fan. I cannot.
You asked me one birthday. When is your birthday?
January 13th.
So what are you?
A Capricorn.
A Capricorn?
Yes.
I love
I'm
Capricorn.
not no damn
I am a
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
You was the nicest female Capricorn I ever met.
Yeah, we're really not
Capricorns are mean
nice.
to you?
Yes.
You know what's crazy is Capricorn. It's not that we mean. We're serious.
Uh-huh.
We're very big. We're very blunt. We're very, and like my friends, my closest friends, or a Libra.
Okay, yes.
And Aquariuses.
I love Aquarius. Meg is an Aquarius.
Yeah,
Meg Stallion.
Aquarius
Aquarius
is
is
like.
fucking crazy.
But I
Men,
get
yes, the
crazy.
men.
They're crazy.
The men are
But
crazy.
it's crazy because like I love Aquarius.
Yeah.
I love Pisces.
Aquariuses, we work together. Aquariuses, we work together real good. You know? So I be trying to stay out the business. So since we still in the study room, I want to ask you ladies a question. So we've been talking about sex tonight. We've been talking about everything. And in a relationship, is head a necessity?
Of course. Of course.
Now,
Period. Period, Pooh. Like,
where's
It's a
the Ari?
necessity?
it's very much a necessity.
It is.
Everything is a necessity.
Okay. So what if he's not that good at it? Are you
He's
teaching
gonna
him?
get, he's gonna
or
get
are you-
taught.
Teach,
Okay.
yeah, teach
He's gonna get
your
taught.
man.
He's gonna get taught.
How I feel is head is a necessity, period. Like you need to give first of all, you shouldn't be fucking a nigga that you're not gonna get no head. You shouldn't be fucking a bitch that you're not gonna give head to either. Foreplay is essential to sex.
It
Don't be
is.
saying no bitch
Very much
coochie is dry if you ain't
I
dedicated
think that's
15
men.
minutes to foreplay.
I think that's men though. Men don't understand the
They don't
foreplay.
They don't
understand.
because they don't understand what we
Yep.
have.
Clitoral
Yeah.
stimulation. Clitoral stimulation.
Yep.
I can't feel nothing right there. My pearl right
They
up
just
there.
want to pull the pants down and get right to it.
Get
Like,
right
yeah.
to it.
Damn.
Sex-
I mean, you know.
Sex is
Fill it
more.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
see, them type of niggas get left in the dust.
Yeah.
It's
For real.
more enjoyable when you learn your woman's body. Females too, learning your man's body need to dedicate a good amount of time to the foreplay to warm
Yeah,
up.
see, I can't do too much of trying to learn a man body. I tried to learn
Man,
a
they
man body.
easy. Man is
That
easy.
nigga tried to kick me.
No.
That man tried to kick me in my fucking.
But another thing is like head for it. Like a dude giving me head is okay, but like I like giving head.
I love
I
giving
enjoy
head.
that shit. I enjoy that.
If it's
Man,
right
enjoy that
size,
shit.
like
Look,
I don't want to have to hold
Look.
it like this.
For real,
Like
like
this, like.
Seeing a nigga squirm and like you moaning and shit, and I got a couple tricks I can't tell y'all ass, but like seeing a nigga like you so hard idiot, but I make you like bust in 2 seconds. What you talking about? No cap. No cap I do. That ass I make you bust. You a hood nigga, right? You talking about who want the Navy Federal clear, but I cleared your whole fucking kids. Out your balls, nigga. Like,
give her another shot. Give her another shot.
Smash your soul. What you talking about? Like, niggas be so hard. Niggas be so hard. You say my name.
Though, like, when you really feeling a dude, like, head,
that's when it get better.
That head gonna go crazy.
Baby.
You're not gonna have no gag reflex, baby. You're gonna
Throat's gonna be longer than the Jackson 5 movie. What you talking about? Throat's gonna be longer than the Jackson 5 movie. Watching it 2 times. What you talking about?
Double trouble.
Longer than the Section 8.
Look, you
serious.
Look, I'm Caribbean. I'm really gonna be whining on it.
Okay. For real.
Yeah.
For real. And don't hide no little bit of money.
Nah.
Have a little bit of shit going on. Nigga.
You gotta have
treat me right. You treated me right, and you nasty, bro. Like
that's
everything.
The best.
Balls, everything. Watch this.
The best thing comes from somebody you feeling. That's on the same shit you on. That's a pulse.
Same frequency and everything.
His own car. Cause a lot of these Chicago niggas like to use these bitches' cars. You're not using my car. You gotta have your own car. You gotta have your own shit, baby. And you gotta have some good dick, you know. And that's the best, you know. Chicago relationship.
Yeah, pleasing the man is
hilarious. I just like when I have a little friend and he done pick me up like
special friend.
Little friend.
Just a friend, you guys. Just a friend. And like we went to the gas station because you know a Chicago date ain't a Chicago date without going to the gas station.
What you want at the G station?
Girl, what he say? What you want at the G station?
What Arizona you like?
I said, well, can you give me some Starburst and can you give me some salt vinegar chip? He said, he come back. He come with the 25-cent bag. He come with the 99-cent bag.
Bitch, if you don't marry, you know niggas like to come out with a little small
yeah, like here you go. I said, he's a zaddy. And you know, we went to the movies with, you know, so I was like, okay. A little bit of zaddy got his own shit, you know. He worked local because, you know, he's still getting his shit together. But he got a job. He ain't got no kids.
He got a job.
And for me,
your own shit is a plus.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, I was seeing to meme that like, damn, standards have gotten so low. Like we just want a nigga without no kids.
Yeah.
Or we just want a nigga to really just have a car. Standards have gotten so low. So low. But speaking of standards getting low, how do you deal with a man that says you want too much from me? When you know that like this is what comes with dating a bad bitch.
I feel like I have a lot of things going for myself. I have my own shit. So if I'm not dealing with a dude who's like adding a plus to that, if you're not adding to my empire and you taking away from it, or you like it's like a level and it's not a plus, we gotta level up, baby. Right. We gotta definitely level up. Right.
So do you work with him?
Like, you know, in certain circumstances.
Being young but still growing into a woman, I feel like we don't have to necessarily date to marry, but I don't want to date nobody where I'm gonna be raising like a grown ass little girl.
I'm not nobody's mother.
I'm not dating you I'm not here to complete you. I'm not here for you to complete me either. I want you to compliment me as in add something to my life.
And I've been dealing with so many people, it's like, I'm sorry, but you gotta be on your shit.
You gotta
be on your shit.
Period, point blank. Like if you're not on your shit, you need to be dealing with
what if he feels like, okay, yeah, you on your shit and this and that, and you say, well, I want to be taken out on a date, and you supposed to pick me up. You open my doors, and he say, "Oh, bitch, you asking for too much."
Okay,
the right man, that doesn't matter. The right man, it's never gonna be too much.
Right there, you can leave.
It's never gonna be too much.
I have never been like, damn, I need a man. Like,
damn,
no,
man, I'm so lonely.
It's a want. It's a want.
I need somebody. I've never been that type of female.
That's a want. That's what's up.
It's a want.
If you feel like I'm asking for too much, or you feel like you have to be a certain way with me, bye.
Yeah. With that being said, say your social medias. We are wrapping up the show. We got literally a few seconds left.
So my Instagram is Ajah_Alexis. That's AJAH_Alexis.
And And I'm the private chef, Complete Cuisine Shy, COMPLEAT, Cuisine CHI.
Perfect. And next month, you guys can definitely stay tuned. I will keep you posted
Stay tuned.
on the Carnival Pop-Up Shy. I will make sure that I post it. Shout out to y'all every Thursday for tuning in 7:55 p.m. Central Time on Station here, and then going to 8:45 p.m. only here on IG. This week we're on Spreaker, we're on Apple Music, we're on Spotify, we're on SoundCloud. You know a bitch got a little coin. I love y'all. Thank you. Carnival. Hey, get it, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, fuck you talking about? Dead ass.